Yeah, it might have 8.5/1 compression pistons, forged crank, a 4R100 tranny, heavy-duty cooling and trans-cooling system, and even a recalibrated PCM. But at the end of the day, it's just a 5.4 Triton on steroids. I'll elaborate on that towards the end of this video. Ladies and gentlemen, this is before you buy a 1999 to 2004 SVT Ford Lightning. 99 to 2004 Ford Lightning. Even though it was short 2 cylinders, it's still faster than a Viper-powered Ram SRT-10. And what kind of sorcery can be hiding under the hood that would cause such a thing? Well, kids, it's a magic word called F-O-R-D. The 2001 SVT Ford Lightning was a freak of nature. It was literally the Ford equivalent of the WS6 Trans Am, which, as many of you know, turned out to be faster than the Corvette of the same year, but for a whole lot cheaper. So GM did the only sensible thing to do. It just undersold the hell out of it so it wouldn't affect Corvette sales. Well, as luck would have it, the 2001 SVT Ford Lightning turned out to be faster than the SVT Mustang Cobra of the same year. Oh man. Not only in the 0 to 60 time, which was 5.2 seconds, by the way. Not only in the quarter mile time, which was 13.8 seconds, but in horsepower numbers as well. God's pickup truck made 380 horsepower and 450 pound-feet of torque. And as you might have guessed, those horsepower numbers were underrated so as to not interfere with Ford's golden boy, the Mustang Cobra. With a 373 gear ratio, the top speed of this phallus on 4 wheels was 142 miles an hour. But just like West Virginia, no matter how big and strong the SVT Lightning was, it was just another accidental benefit of inbreeding. But at the end of the day, it still has 5.4 Triton in its DNA. And now this is the part of the video where the dislikes outnumber the likes. And that seems to be when I talk about all the problems you can expect when buying certain cars. So without further ado, these are the problems you can expect when buying a 99 to 2004 SVT Ford Lightning. All right, we're going to start off with intake manifold gaskets and valve cover gaskets leaking oil. There's also ignition coil failure due to excessive spark plug gap, weak as hell alternators, metal particulates in the power steering fluid, Egr tubes leak causing exhaust leaks, and spark plugs often break while being removed, which can be a huge pain in the ass. This problem is so common that a special tool can be rented at your local AutoZone for this very problem. That means that there's a company out there that literally manufactures for Ford 5.4 engines only a special tool to remove broken spark plugs from that damn engine. But at the end of the day, fuck, I'm busy, man. Stop texting me. But at the end of the day, these are minor problems given the high performance status of the engine that powers this freaking beast. I mean, this truck was so special to Ford that it's the only F-150 in history to not receive a facelift. Okay, if you look up a 2004 Ford F-150, Ford literally kept the Lightning separate, the body, everything, from the newer facelifted 2004 model. Look it up as soon as the video's over. Look up a 2004 Ford F-150 and a 2004 Ford Lightning. Two completely looking different trucks. That means the Lightning was literally on its own category. And seeing that the Ford Lightning has achieved Terminator Cobra-like status, some of those very small issues that I mentioned earlier, they're just really a small price to pay for owning the fastest truck of an entire generation.
By the dawn's early lights, what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave through the night that the flag was still there. Oh, say does the Star-Spangled Banner yet wave o'er the land